Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS.
I almost just threw up before we started this podcast because I just got I am spending, I don't even know how much money at this point on the surrogacy stuff. Did you know that when you do an egg retrieval, you have to have medication? I thought you just lay those, right?
You have to have what?
I had to pay $3,500 for meds just now for our egg donor to lay her eggs. Do those not just drop?
You know, Travis and I were kind of, I just did it. My body just did it naturally. So I don't.
Right, you kept your eggs internal.
I just was like, we are coming. His soldiers were ready. I had an easier process because it just was, it just happened. But I know for not everybody. I mean, I told you, by the way, I have a family. Travis has a family. We both have, we've been married 18 years almost. So we have a family member who did surrogacy, like she had to. And I told you, I'm like, I know it's expensive. It's expensive and it can be really lengthy process. So I said, Trey, you're going to think that this is like, I'm just letting you know.
I'm telling you, I am shooting money out of my booty hole.
Yeah.
And it is, I'm like, children are a blessing.
Yeah, but but trust me, when you have them, you will still feel like you're shooting money out of your booty hole.
I know. I posted on TikTok about this yesterday, and someone was like, well, this is just great prep for when you have kids. Yeah. It doesn't get better. I said,
you'll be like, what? Yeah, it's so expensive. Uh-huh. It's so expensive.
Yeah, and we haven't even I don't even want to know what childbirth is going to cost me, like the actual birth itself.
Yeah, it'll be probably expensive. It'll be great though.
How much do we think?
But do you have insurance? Or how does insurance work? I had insurance, so I don't know.
No, there's most insurance policies have a surrogacy exclusion.
So you're going to be paying this. Google, how much is it out of pocket?
From what I've seen kind of all over the board, anywhere between 10 to 25.
Okay. You better hope there's no complications and just, yeah.
Well, there shouldn't be with the amount of money we're spending on testing. We've had to do so many appointments with psychiatrists, and I absolutely hate them because they're all over Zoom, and then I have to do it, and then Zach has to do it, and then we have to do it together, and then we have to do it with a surrogate, and then we have to do it with the egg donor, and then we have to do it with the surrogate and the surrogate's husband, and it's like, what? And she doesn't really ask much. She's just like, how's your day going? And I am just lengthy when I talk in general, right? Zach is good. And I'm like, well, they're going to think you're a serial killer. Give them more than just good, because we'll answer the question, and then she just kind of stares for an uncomfortable amount of seconds. Uh-huh. And she's just like, uh-huh. And I'm like, what? She's looking for a longer answer. And then we just have these very just generic conversations. And then she sends this report and just reads us for filth. I'm like, how did you gather that out of asking me what I drank this morning with my cereal?
Is she making sure you know what to expect? Is that
kind
of what
of,
it is? Yeah.
But also not really. We had an appointment on Friday that was basically all about how we've already traumatized our kids. That we haven't even.
True. I learned that at Hollman. Yeah.
I was like, okay.
So true.
Cool. And then just going through, we did one where we had to go through questions our child could potentially ask in the future. And then she was like, how would you answer that? And I was like, lady, we're not there yet. Honest answer, haven't even thought about it.
Give me the answer, correct answer.
Right.
I'll memorize it. Mm-hmm. I'll record you.
What should I know?
And then I will say it when it's time.
It is. And and I'm just like, what? Are we passing? Are we failing? How are we doing?
I think you'll totally fail. All right, I think you'll totally pass. Sorry, pass. No.
We've passed so far.
What can they say? You can't have a baby? Is that how it is?
I guess.
Egg donor? Because you're...
No, this is, I don't know. I've had so many appointments. I don't even know what it's for at this point.
Well, I think it's good to know what to expect and what you're getting into.
Yeah, but I don't feel like they're giving me knowledge.
I think therapy is a good thing. Maybe she's just making sure that you're thinking of things that maybe you wouldn't think of.
I guess.
Like I remember having Chance, our first baby, bringing him home from the hospital. He's such a cute little, like nugget. And I remember being like sitting there and just, first of all, I had postpartum, like crazy. So I just sat in the bathtub and cry when Travis wasn't looking. And I was like, why am I have everything I've ever wanted in life, like a family, this new baby who was like in this little, like seat that was almost to the floor as I took a bath. And then, but my hormones were all over the place. I just remember sitting and just crying.
How long was postpartum?
Not like I was sad, but that I was.
You're just emotional.
I was so like, but your hormones are just like, your just body's out of whack. I mean, I probably dealt with it for a few months. I was like, can I please be put on something? With Cruz, the moment I had him, I was like, Papa Lexapro or whatever it is, because I knew. I was like, I already know I'm going to go through it. I went through it the first time. But I remember also not realizing, like, they don't do anything. Like, you feed them and then you burp them, but they just lay. They can't, like, lift their head up by themselves. So it's just, I just remember kind of feeling guilty, like, I feel like I should be playing with you, but you really can't play. Like, you're just...
You're not fun.
You're not that fun right now. You just scream, cry, and sleep. And then I remember the doctor getting Chance's testing mixed up with another baby and thinking that he had jaundice, which is where they kind of have a yellow coloring, and you have to, like, put him in the sunlight, and you have to have these special beds. So when I say I had my baby in a little swing, like, by the our, like, main window, Travis and I did, just swinging back and forth so he could get some sunlight and get rid of this jaundice.
Canning the baby.
Then they brought like this light bed in where it was supposed to help with the jaundice. And then we go back to the doctor and he's like, oh yeah, I just realized it was somebody else. I was like, what the heck? I had my baby like in a sunbed for
that's
like a straight
crazy.
Week. But you'll get it. It's great, but it's almost like you make it in your brain that it's going to be so much harder than it is whenever you have the baby, because you're like, they really just need basic, like they need to be changed, fed, burped. If they have God forbid they have like, they're allergic to milk, or they're like, you have to figure that out. The Cruz had that. That was tough because he just screamed and screamed. And then we figured out that he had to have soy milk, and then life was good again. So I'll help you. You no fear.
No, I'm really not worried about anything except for like these appointments where she's like, and what are you going to tell them when they're 6? Yeah. I'm like, we're just looking to figure out how to change a diaper first, lady. I don't know what to say about that.
I'm going to tell them that Zach had them in his belly.
I am your mama.
I remember telling the kids that they were my belly, and Cruz in particular wanted to like crawl back up there. He was very intrigued. He was like, I want to go back. And I'm like, he was like 3 or 4. And I was like, it's too bad. No, exit only now. But yeah, he was so interested. He was like, can I go back up there? See what it's like? I'm like, no, you're too big, and that time has passed.
It's not a kangaroo pouch.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you cannot just crawl back up my hootie hop. It's closed. It's closed. But yeah, it's funny. You'll like it. You're gonna be a good dad. I'm not even.
I know I'm gonna be great. I am so interested to see how the process goes for us. I feel like I've heard from people that they feel like it goes slower. They feel like it goes quick. Do you feel like you had a quick pregnancy or a slow pregnancy?
Slow. With Cruz, a little faster because I didn't tell anybody until I was like 14 weeks pregnant. And the reason is because I learned with Chance, then everybody's constantly asking you about it. And then it's like, it made it feel like it went by slower. But Cruz, I felt like it went kind of, but also I was so busy with Chance. Like whenever I was pregnant with Chance, and I was so, like, you're just in such anticipation. The first baby, I think, kind of goes slower than the second baby.
I feel like for us, because, we're not living through the day-to-day pregnancy experience, I feel like it's going to go quick, but also I'm a very impatient person. So maybe for me, it'll go slow. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I think for Zach, it's going to just one day, like, be here, and he's be like, oh, my gosh. Here we go. He's going to be on edge every day, ready for baby to be here.
And your surrogate's already had a baby, so that birthing will be quick. So the first time I was like, oh my gosh, at one point I was doing, the vaginal delivery, like the more, and then I had been pushing for so long. I was like, I said, let's just do a C-section. The lady said, ma'am, it is way too late for that. Like, I was like, there's no way there's no way that this thing's going to open enough for this to happen. And then it did. After I pooped my pants, it did. Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose. Some of the best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. They're comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for every occasion. That is why I love Quince. They make elevated essentials with premium materials like European linens, organic cottons, and washable silks without the traditional retail markup. We have been very loud and proud about how much we love Quince on this show. I'm actually wearing their jeans right now. I love their t-shirts, but when I tell you their underwear is so silky soft, you have to try it to fully understand what I'm talking about. Every single thing I have ordered from Quince, I had absolutely loved. And they're expanding into other verticals now too. They have caviar, they have couches, they have you name it. They've got their bedding. I've heard is incredible. I haven't ordered it, but I have heard their bedding is incredible, and I can testify everything I have bought from Quince I've absolutely loved. Ooh, including their denim. Quince also has beautiful 14 karat gold jewelry that adds subtle finishing touches. Simple hoops and dedicated chains make the most effortless outfits feel very intentional. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And fun fact, if you scroll on a product to the lower half of their website, they'll show you who makes a similar product and what they're charging to really reinstate the fact that you're getting a great deal at Quince. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/weeklydose for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/weeklydose for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/weeklydose. Summer is here, and I am, no surprise to everyone, a little behind on getting my summer body ready, but Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet has me covered, so I'm not worried about it. While you might set goals for swimsuit season, lose weight, exercise more, eat better, it's hard to achieve them without a plan. That is why, for me, Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet is my secret weapon. Prolon gives you a science-backed, structured approach to targeting fat loss, supporting lean muscle, and resetting your metabolism so you can look and feel the most confident all summer long. Prolon is a plant-based nutrition program featuring soups, snacks, beverages, all designed to nourish your body while keeping it in a fasting state, triggering cellular rejuvenation and renewal. So you are eating, but your body thinks you're fasting. And Stephanie and I have done this multiple times. When I tell you there is so much food in this box, some days I'm like, can I finish all of this? But the problem is it's so good, and you do have to eat it to hit those triggers in your body to say, yeah, we're fasting, even though you're not. I won't tell you exactly how much weight I've lost when I've done Prolon, but I can tell you I was shocked. And it really is one of the only things that has actually worked for me. Ready for your own reset? For a limited time, Prolon is offering Weekly Dose of BS listeners 15% off site-wide plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day program. Just visit prolonlife.com/weeklydose. That's PROLONLIFE.com/weeklydose to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/weeklydose.
Our surrogate told us that her son, he's in elementary school, and he last week had a project where he had to talk about like his hero, and she got a call from his teacher, and he wrote on this paper that his mom is his hero because she is she is carrying a baby for 2 dads.
Aww.
And so that he is so excited. And I'm like, oh, that makes me.
That's so sweet.
I'm like, you're a good mom.
That's so sweet. I love it. Oh my gosh, I have a story to tell you about my dad. Sometimes he listens, and if he does, Dad, this is a true story, so don't get mad at me. He will call me and be like, Stephanie, can you please? And if you're a family member and you're listening, don't tell him I told this story. Let him figure it out for himself, or let it be our secret, okay? No gossiping allowed, okay? So I talk to my mom every morning, like just because she's always, and I call her, and it's like Groundhog's Day. She answers the phone. Hi, sweet baby girl. I love her, but I'm like, can we like not say sweet baby? I like baby girl. I'm my Lord Jesus. And then I'm like, what are you doing, Mom? And then she always says, oh, I'm just snuggling with Teddy.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, you've heard it. Like it's the same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, get out of bed, please. But I was like, you know what? I don't talk to my dad as much, right? Like he'll call me sometimes. I'm like, I need to be better at. Do you talk to one parent more than the other? Do you feel like?
I used to talk to my dad more just because like when we were in business together, but yeah, I feel like pretty even now.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm trying to be more even, right? Like I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a better daughter and like reach out to my dad more. Men just don't talk as much as women. Like my mom will sit and talk about, sometimes I'm like, you need to get some friends. Because, I'm like, you really need to get a life.
Oh, not my dad. My dad's like, I got gossip. And I'm like, spill, sister.
See? Yeah, my mom has like family gossip, which is great. It's gossip nonetheless, right? So anyways, I call my dad because I am like being a new woman, right? I'm like, I'm going to call my dad. It was kind of like on my way home from getting cruise. So it had to be like about 5:30, 6 o'clock because he has football practice. So I'm like, so Dad answers the phone. And I say, hey, Dad, what are you doing? Just calling to say hi. And he said, oh. And by the way, my dad and I do not have this kind of relationship where he should ever, like, this is not normal. And he said, oh, I'm just using the restroom. And I said, oh, okay. Would you like to call me back after you get done? And he said, no, it's okay. It's normal. And I said, this is really awkward. Are you sure you don't want to call me back? Like, I don't need anything. I was just calling to check on you and see how you're doing because I feel like we don't talk that much. And now I realize why we don't talk that much. And then he said, no, I'm good. No, it's good. We can talk. And I was like, oh my God. And so then I said, well, are you going number 1?
Then you want details.
And he said, no. And I said, Dad, are you going number 2 while you're on the phone with me? And he said, yeah. And I said, oh my God, you could call me back. This is so awkward. And he said, no, I'm pretty much done. So then I'm like, I said, Dad, I can't even concentrate right now because all I'm thinking about is my own father on the toilet, like, dropping the kids off at the swimming pool. I can't. So then, he's like, well, I'm done pretty much. So then I hear the toilet flush and I'm like, Dad, normal people, even though somebody knows they're on the toilet, would like mute your phone while you flush the toilet.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to say that I have never gone to the bathroom while on the phone, but I will tell you this much. The person I'm talking to never knew I was going to the bathroom.
They never hear the flush. That's right.
Exactly, because I mute it. And so I told him, I said, hey, FYI, if you were ever doing this again, like mute the phone when you flush the toilet. That's normal. Anyway, so we talked for a little bit longer. Like 5 minutes later, I hear my mom in the background, and she says, Frankie, what in the world are you doing sitting on the chair butt naked? I'm like, Dad, I gotta let you go. This is the most disturbing phone call in my life, and now I realize why I don't call you ever. So that's my story.
Let Frankie live.
Yes. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, yeah. And then, Mom, like a few minutes, I'm like, Dad, I got to let you go. And then he wanted to talk for a few more minutes. I was like, Dad, Mom just told me you were butt naked on the chair. So I was like, and also Mom's like, she just was leaving, right? Like, I think she was leaving to go see my grandfather. So then she was calling in, right? And I said, Mom's actually calling in. So I'm going to let you go. Please go put some clothes on and take care of yourself. So I'm on the phone with mom, and my dad keeps calling in, right? And she's like, oh my gosh, what does he want? What does that man want? I'm like, oh, probably some clothes. And then so she's finally, after his third call, she's like, hold on. She goes talks to him. Like 2 minutes later, comes back on the phone with me, and I'm like, oh, what did he want? And she was like, oh, he just wanted to tell me that he was not happy with me calling and interrupting your phone call with him. And I was like, I said, thank you so much, because that was the most awkward phone call of my life. That's my story about talking to my father. There, It was good, right?
Bless him. I mean,
yeah,
the man's got business to handle.
Yeah, he sure did. But I'm like, oh my gosh, Dad, Lord. Anyways. So now I call him only in the morning. I know he goes to McDonald's in the morning with all of his little old man that he likes to hang out with, and that's it. No more midday phone calls.
Okay, have you been to State Fair yet?
No, but I have really saved a lot of TikToks over the State Fair food, because I only go for the food.
Yep, amen.
I know what I want to eat. Do you know what you want to eat?
I don't have a map, and I need to relook. I don't have any plans to go to the fair. Zach and I were going to go on Friday, and actually he has a coworker who loves to go, has a season pass, goes every weekend, kind of. She's like a Disney adult, but, of the fair. And she said that it's been dead, which I find that attractive. I like that, actually.
No, that makes me really want to go. I hate the fair, like the lines and how crazy it is and how many people. I think the food will be fresher, too, because sometimes when it's too busy, you don't feel like you're getting the best of
I
the
feel like
State
it's the
Fair
opposite
food.
Because the food's sitting there a little longer. If it's
I
not as
don't.
busy.
I feel like it's going to be fresher.
Maybe so.
But
I just think the fair has gotten so expensive. You're easily spending $100 a person between parking, a ticket, and then buying coupons for different rides and games and food. It's just expensive. And I think that's what they're seeing. So much so, I've seen TikToks that the fair's dead. So much so that the fair put out a statement and basically just said, no, we're not.
We're not expensive?
Yeah, we're not expensive, and everyone's here. That's pretty much what it said.
Okay, so first of all, fair, you're lying to your people, because it's expensive. Travis and I and the kids have season passes to Six Flags, which is honestly 10 times better rides, right? Yeah. Now, do I like going to Six Flags? I don't even like roller coasters, but I go with my family because my family likes it.
I hate roller coasters, but I am more likely to get on a stationary roller coaster than I am to get on the one that is put up to stand there only for a month. That makes me nervous.
Yes. So the rides are better at Six Flags.
Because they're bolted to the ground.
And they just always work on them, and they've been there forever. They just have more. And also, it's cheaper to take your family to Six Flags than it is the State Fair. I don't care what anyone says. Also, if you take your kids to Six Flags, you can get that thing where you have free drinks. Just don't lose your cup, and then it's over. But I like that as well, because anyway, I would rather go to Six Flags, but I like the fair for the food.
Yes, that is the only thing I like about the fair, to be honest. I'm there for the rides.
The rides are real expensive. It's very pricey. It's very, very pricey. The food's expensive too. I mean, honestly, you're going to be spending $12 to $15 on
per item, and I want 8 things.
Yes. Okay, so I watched some TikToks. I've not tried
Did you
this
make a
food.
List?
Yes, my friend went and I sent her. I was like, these 3 things are highly rated. So if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I'm going to the fair soon, I'll tell you what I told my friend to order.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
Here we go. Okay. Ooh, and she sent me a picture. She did get one of them. Okay. So the first one that I heard from multiple people, this is on TikTok. Now maybe we, have different taste buds. I don't know, but it sounds good. The Island Rumble Mac Bowl with jerk chicken and pineapple. How good does that sound? Yes, it does. It looked really delicious. Like that.
For me.
Deep fried praline cheesecake egg roll was a 10 out of 10 online.
Praline. Okay, yeah.
Sounds good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the one that I really want to get, because everybody says it's the best thing there this year, is the Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries.
Ooh.
And our friend Morgan said 10 out of 10. Yeah. Did you have it?
Okay.
Yeah. What were your favorite things? What did you? This?
By far the best thing.
By far the best thing. So get the Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries. And you had the cheesecake as well? Okay, so you know what? I'm onto something because we're sitting here with our producer and
Can I Uber Eats these things?
The cheesecake.
Oh.
Cheesecake because it's like a company in Dallas that just set up there.
Oh, okay.
If I could Uber Eats the cheesecake, I would. Okay, I'm looking at the list.
Strawberry cheesecake and they drizzle chocolate on top.
Oh, yum.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I'll go for that.
But if you get those Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries. Everyone says it's the best thing there. I've not heard one person say that it was not a 10 out of 10.
Okay, I'm now looking at like a list of new foods. So this intrigues me: a churro cheesecake jalapeno popper.
Nah, I don't like. I'm
It's
not
like
a
sweet
big
and spicy.
Yeah.
I don't like spicy either. A cornbread donut. Looks like a strawberry shortcake.
I like strawberry short. I don't know that. I don't think that would be my thing either. I'm very picky. See,
There's a lot of Dubai chocolate on this list, honestly.
I just hear that the fan favorite is the one that I told you. So if you go, get the Dubai chocolate funnel cake fries because everyone's saying it's the best thing there.
A fried pickle bomb.
I'd love a pickle. I love a pickle. I would love that.
I don't know I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh.
What?
There's something called a lobster three-way. It's lobster mac and cheese, a lobster roll, and fried popcorn lobster. Love that.
That could be good. I don't know. I feel like lobster is either going to be great or, yeah. There was also like what?
Handmade cinnamon roll. Rodeo popper pretzel.
I mean,
A bacon jam cannoli.
did you also see that they had the big thing of bacon wrapped in cotton candy, which would pretty much just be like candied bacon? I feel like you would really like that.
I would love that.
However, you cannot do that because I was telling you before, right before we got on, like I feel like you really have lost weight lately.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
I said, have you lost weight?
And I said,
of course.
right.
Yes. And I said, you just looking real good lately.
Yeah.
You
I have no
are-
comment. Just yes.
Yes.
I agree.
And what are you doing differently?
I'm not eating.
Are you on that Prolon thing?
Well, I did do Prolon, and they sent another box because we talked about recently how we haven't done it in a while, and so they just sent us another box.
Oh,
which I'm really
I have my box
excited.
at home. Do you want to do it together?
No,
Okay,
because
That's rude.
I feel like I have to do my Prolon in silence because Stephanie will tell me how great she's doing, and that does not encourage me. That makes me feel like, well, I lost 12 pounds in 3 days. We're good. And I just don't want to blow away. The winds are picking up around here, and I'm
You're very
concerned for my safety.
Yeah, I mean, you really, yeah, I can tell. You are
Yes.
just working on yourself. So what are you doing differently if you've not, so you did your Prolon, which also obviously helped, but then what else? Are you just working out more?
I'm eating more salads, less Chick-fil-A. That's really it.
I mean, Trey eats so badly, he could literally just cut out like a Whataburger, and he would organically lose 5 pounds.
You would be shocked to know, how much I actually exercise, but it's really just to maintain. It's just to not be morbidly obese.
How much do you exercise?
At least 45 minutes in the morning, go to the gym, and then I will do at least 30 minutes of cardio 5 days a week.
Oh, geez. I stopped doing cardio. This is the truth, okay? I'm telling you, I feel like my metabolism has like shifted. Something's gone on. I do this Caroline Gervin workout series. If you want to know more, message me. I will send you like the exact series that I do. This is my third time doing it. I'm on day 7, third round. It's like a 30-day program. And I am in probably not the best shape of my life because after I had cruise, I was running half marathons. Like I was running 9 miles a day and I was in insane shape back then. And then I started doing Housewives, and then I just didn't have time to, and I was also having a nervous breakdown and, all the time. So anyway, but it's a 30-minute workout, and I do it like 5 days a week.
At
Take
home?
the weekends off at home. I mean, I have it. Sometimes I'll go to Equinox and do it, but I literally, this girl, it's 30 minutes. It's 1 minute for an exercise without stopping, and then a 30-second break, 1 minute exercise. So it's like
a HIIT
your heart
workout.
rate is
Yeah.
up. She is in insane shape. And when I say I have never had an easier time, my weight is, like high school. Like I feel like I'm at my high school weight right now, but I'm not even trying. I'm just doing these workouts. I'm not doing anything. I used to walk 2 hours a day. Now I just work out 30 minutes a day.
Huh.
And anyways, you should do it. It's amazing. All you need are free weights at home. But my girlfriend, we went to eat with her this past weekend, her and her husband and another friend of ours. No, the weekend before, so 2 weekends ago. And she said, Stephanie, what are you doing? I said, I'm doing this workout. That's it. Just this little workout series. It's 30-minute sessions. So she was like, so she messaged me the next day when she was like, will you send me that? I sent it to her, and she's like buff. Like she has 0% body fat. And she messaged me and she was like, that was one of the hardest, best workouts I've ever done.
Really?
So now she has like this whole group of girls doing it.
Is it an app?
No, it's free. It's on YouTube. It's free.
Oh.
It's absolutely free, which is another thing. No commercials. Anyways, I'm not getting paid by this girl. It just changed my life. And I feel like I'm not overeating because I'm not over exercising. Before I was active for because I would work out on top of the 14,000 steps.
Yeah.
And I think it made me hungry. It made me I felt like I was always hungry, because I just felt like depleted, and I don't feel like that anymore. So anyways, you should do that workout series.
I'll look it up.
It's great. I'll send it to you. But anyway, so if you're listening and you just want something different, change my life, 10 out of 10. She has a bunch of different ones. I've just done the same one 3 times because I really like this one. But I think after this, I'm going to do one of her other things. But it's 100% free.
Oh, yes.
She has an app, too. I feel like I should pay the monthly app fee because I'm getting she's better than any personal trainer I've had, if I'm being honest. But I'm like, I'll send it to you. It's amazing. Yes, so there you go. Thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Hollman on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast, and you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS. Bye.
Yay Media Group.